Hello, my name is Yolanda Molina Salazar, and today I'm going to talk about Task 1. Let's do the spelling on you in English 5. Okay, the first point is chart. Chart, fairly personal knowledge that I have acquired prior to English 5. For example, refine productive and receptive skills, learn and strengthen me vocabulary and grammar. I've acquired the correct pronunciation of many words and phrases. I have managed to communicate with people who speak a second language. I have lost my fear of speaking in this language. Okay, the question is, how does English help me course success? English has helped me to meet people with different cultures. English has helped me get different types of jobs. I consider that for his course, I have more experience than in the previous ones according to the vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. English strengthened me in this course to simulate and activate my brain. And for this course, English is the source to solve my verbal and physical expression problem. Okay, the second point is description on my learning process. Okay, communication skills, and for example, receptive and productive, have strengthened me in my English language learning process. They improve my verbal and physical expression capacity. In addition, these skills have helped me improve my strength to make understand and understand other people. For example, speaking skills, I talk to myself, I listen and sing music in English. I practice reading books that I find on the university platform. I tell my loved ones about my daily life in English. Many times I use the pencil in my mouth, speaking English. I like to read aloud and listening to myself. Every day I demand more from myself pronouncing difficult vocabulary. I read the course learning guides. I imitate cater from movies in English with some praise or videos. When I travel, I see the landscapes and describe the thing I see in English. It's very happy. Okay, listening skill. Sorry, I watch mobile video series or song in English. I listen careful to the talks given by the university teacher of the English course. I try to understand listening to different accent of the English language. I listen several times to the mirror movies audio song in English. I use application where I can practice listening online. I listening to native speaker and I try to imitate them. I listen to my audios and repeat if I heard the wrong pronunciation. I help my family and friends pronouncing word or phrase in English. Okay, other skill is reading skills. I try to read texts that the guide of activities and action of 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 daily life offer me. I practice reading English with tests reading over and over again. I write down the vocabulary that I don't understand. I read aloud. I use application for reading in English. I ask myself questions about the readings. I grasp the main ideas or reading of a reading. Many times I choose a reading that call me attention to read them in English. And finally is reading skills. I try every day to read in English. I use the dictionary when it's necessary. I transcribe sounds or words in English. I carefully develop the learning guides in English. I create I create stories and transcribe them in English. I use application to improve my reading. For example, Grammarly is very important this application. I perfect myself in learning connectors and vocabulary. Okay, The other point is answer to the question. Okay, the first question is how do you practice reading, speaking, and listening? I practice these skills such as reading, speaking, listening, and reading in a constant way, making use of the learning I have acquired during my career, making use of the technological and physical tools and didactics and autonomous materials, always trying to correct my mistakes. And the second question is what benefits have these activities brought to you in each skills? All the activities that are similar to the English language have helped me strengthen my communicator with the different people because I improving each one of them and perfecting each skill so that uh, they are they are vis- visual or useful throughout my life. And the other question is how much time do you dedicate each week to practice each skill? Apart from the time that I dedicate to the development of the activities that the university covered out of my daily language, I can say that every day I dedicate mm, more or less 30 or 60 minutes to develop the different communicator skill of the English. Okay. The other question is how do you prepare yourself to develop your reading, speaking, and listening skill? Okay, reading are skills that I constantly develop with the university activities and with the help of virtual tools and applications that strengthen me to improve my English skills and oral express and listening comprehension are aspects that practice daily with the aim of strengthening my learning with the help me of different application or sorry. And finally, what kind of activities do you engage in to learn grammar? Okay, I carry out virtual and physical activities to improve my grammar in the English language. For example, I consecutively carry out the reading to the university offers me to learn the language with basic concepts as well as supports myself from the class, and I also use the Grammarly application. This application is very important because um, the use is very important and acceptable. Okay, and finally, personal commitment. Okay, this point I consider is very important for me. Okay, all the content and activities that we are going to develop in this course will help me improve my English language day by day. My commitment is always to learn English, always individually and to the apply English as the main language every day of my life in my daily life. Okay, thank you very much.